Oh goodness, it's working. Now I just need to wait for the stream to load on my phone so I can actually share this with other people, even though it's not loading for some reason. Isn't this just always the start of every live stream? Well, at least we can relish in this beautiful masterpiece of a song. I think it's the Final Fantasy prelude. I always get it mixed up with the interlude. I can never remember which one is which. Either way, this music is so soothing, so amazing. There we go. There's the link. Oh man, I'm so glad that this is actually working. The fact that this PS1 emulator is working, it took a while to get this PS1 emulator to even work. I tell ya, the fact that the I think I'm using the EPSXE emulator, yeah, because it's literally the only emulator that uses save states that actually works. Also, hey Green, just fun fact, I can actually see the YouTube chat on my computer screen, which is really different for a change. Usually I have to bring out my phone in order to see the chat, but no I don't, which means, Druid, I can actually keep my phone open and just watch Discord and see your chat as well, considering I know you can't be on YouTube. So yay! Also, hello Scar, spoiler, everybody lives and one dies. It's a good thing you're wrong. I drink water to that. It's a good thing you're wrong. Okay, so we've already been through the intro. It's beautiful. So what's up everyone, this is Spirit Rosewolf. I know it's a little late to be introducing myself, but yeah, and welcome to the Final Fantasy VII live stream, which I will be doing. Yeah, I suck at intros, I know. Let's just get straight into the game then. Oh my god, I forgot that this game has the confirm button mapped to the O button, which I'm using an Xbox One controller, so technically it's the B button. But it's so wrong! It's so wrong to me. I buy you the remake. No thanks, Scar. I'll get the remake myself someday. As a forewarning, in case the sound gets too loud, be sure to tell me. I am using a different sound setting with both my microphone and the game volume, so if one is louder than the other, be sure to tell me. I want to say I love that part of the intro, this intro, where it was just a deep look into space. Nothing but the stars. And at the end it's revealed it isn't stars, it's just a symbolic look at one of the characters in this game. The sound is too perfect. Oh really? Perfect in what way? Perfect as in you can literally hear everything going on in my room? Because I'm pretty sure you can. Wait, I'm not paying attention to this intro. For 1997, this game was a thing of beauty. And I'm saying that now because we are about to get into the point where the game shows us the 3D sprites, or 3D models, my bad. She looks like a yeah. You are spoiled, Scar. You are spoiled by the games of today. Trust me, these were very innovative back then. A CGI cutscene bringing us into the game. and beautifully thrusted into the actual in-game backgrounds with the 3D models. Again, this type of stuff wasn't done back then. This was one of the first. Ah, iconic. Come on, newcomer, follow me. And thus, we are immediately into the game. Into the gameplay, literally just like that. How's that for a quick intro? Also, yeah, you can totally see how dated this game is now, looking at the in-game models. Yeah, the Popeye arms really haven't aged well, but I kind of find a little charm to it. Also, as if it isn't obvious already, I am playing the PS1 version on a PS1 emulator. So, nothing to do with the remake, or the remaster, technically. Because the remaster did have better models, although some models were better than others. First things first, I'm going to change the control settings so I can have cancel be circle and confirm. Wait, is that cancel or was it? Okay, I'm confused now. Okay, never mind. I read that completely wrong. Cancel, select. No, I don't want to do that. There we go. And we're just gonna leave everything else because I haven't played this game as much as most people. In fact, I've never even finished this game, so this is going to be a treat. I'm going to delete this game off of my Xbox. I'm pretty sure you don't have it anymore, Scar. Alright, first battle. Yep, turn-based RPG, just like the classic Final Fantasy games. Okay, so that's the target. Trying to figure out the controls to this. Ah, here we go. Select brings up the help menu, which takes up a lot of space. And we're just gonna kill this MPB. I don't know what that stands for, but whatever, he's dead. Coupled with the classic victory animations. Yeah, this is definitely a Final Fantasy game. Scar's gonna learn about the grinding. Yes, he is, Druid. Yes, he is. Yeah, thankfully I know that these guys have potions on them. Oh, looks like my analog stick doesn't work in this game. No matter. I feel that these games work better with the D-pad at work instead of the analog. I don't know, it's just, I think it's just the fact that it's all connected to a four-way movement style. I think that's why. Biggs. Wow, you used to be in Soldier, right? Not every day you find one in a group like Avalanche. Alright, so we're already getting introduced into terms of this world. Soldier, Avalanche. Apparently we used to be a soldier, or a part of Soldier, considering the term soldier is capitalized completely. It probably means that it's a group. And the group that we're in right now with these guys is apparently called Avalanche. See, the introduction of this game is going fast, but it takes time to explain certain things. Well, explain things as best as it can. Jesse. Soldier, aren't they the enemies? What's he doing with us in Avalanche? You probably should have asked this before this mission started, Jesse. Hold it, Jesse. He was in Soldier. Time for exposition. He quit them and now is one of us. Seriously, you didn't catch your teammates up on this at all? Didn't catch your name. Ah, so here we can name our characters. This is Cloud. Cloud Strife. Now, just like any other JRPG that I play on this channel, I'm going to have you guys have the opportunity to name my character. So, what do you guys want to name Cloud? Any of you can name him. I'm getting any names, really. Also, I did play Final Fantasy VII a couple years ago, and just to say which names I chose for these characters, I kind of went with a jokish type of naming schema, so I ended up naming Cloud Storm for... it's so stupid. I call Barret... Oh, the suspense is killing me, Druid. I grind on Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, I know what grinding is. Scar, yes, you know what grinding is, even though you let me use your account to grind off of some stuff. Okay. Hey, Arsenal! Welcome. Welcome. Nice to see you here. Name Barret Druid. Alright, Druid. I'm naming Barret after you. So, any names for Cloud at all? And no, I'm not going to name him Cloud because it's just boring to keep them in their original names, even though I will probably just refer to them by their actual names because that's kind of what I'm used to. He doesn't know Final Fantasy VII grinding, it's worse than that game. Really? From what I've heard, Final Fantasy VII is like one of the easiest Final Fantasy games, although then again, that doesn't say anything about grinding. Alright, well, if nobody has a name for Cloud, I guess I'll just name him... You know what, I'll just name him what I had named him in my last playthrough. Storm it is. It's gonna be so stupid. Oh, good luck, Scar. I hope you have a good rest. How about something simple? Well, nothing more simple than Storm. Just as edgy as Cloud. Storm. Storm, eh? I'm... not interested. Oh, he didn't say it. I don't care what your names are. Once this job's over, I'm out of here. Hello, Druid. The hell you all doing? Oh, he's talking in a particular accent. I thought I told you never to move in a group. Our target's the North Mako reactor. We'll meet on the bridge in front of it. Well, this is the way we're supposed to go, so aren't we just supposed to stick together until we get to this gate? Ex-soldier, huh? I don't trust you. Barret. Alright, and as per Druid's request, I am going to name him after him. I'm going to name Barret after Druid. I mean, I can see you as a Barret. Perfect. If you push the direction, why are you giving me tutorials? Oh, this is exactly like you, Druid, giving me advice on the game. Time for the glamour shot. I gotta admit, that's pretty cool. Could have swapped their names. Yes, but that would have been very confusing, Arsenal. Very, very confusing. I'm pretty sure there are no treasures around here, so we can just go straight to our objective. Doggos! Wow, finally, a Final Fantasy game where they actually use guns! And it's completely ineffective. At least until Barret comes into the scene. Actually, I don't think there's been a Final Fantasy game previous to 7 that had used guns as a weapon. I'm trying to think, but no, I don't think so. I mean, the closest it's ever been is like crossbows, but that's mostly because it's been in a medieval setting, so no guns. I think this was the first game to introduce firearms, which makes sense considering this is a modern take on Final Fantasy. Swap Barret with Cloud and Cloud with Barret. Maybe for one RPG, Arsenal. Maybe for one. I'll secure the escape passage. Concentrate on the mission, Storm. Jeez, we're really gonna blow this huge furnace up? This'll be something to see. Also, yes, Biggs Wedge, that is a Star Wars reference. It's not the first time that two characters in the Final Fantasy series have been named after those two names. Final Fantasy VI, I believe, was the first one, although they did call Biggs Vigs with a V in the English translation, probably to get past the possible copyright strikes, I believe. Also, what the hell is this jellyfish thing? You know, speaking of Final Fantasy VII, the Mono Drive, okay. Speaking of Final Fantasy VII, the remake is a thing. There is a Final Fantasy VII remake. For those of you who are completely unaware of Final Fantasy in general, or video gaming in general. And this entire part was really well orchestrated in that remake. Like, everything is pretty much one for one there, including the enemies. And seeing those jellyfish things in 3D, like HD 3D, is a sight to behold. Yo, this is your first time in a reactor? No. After all, I did work for Shinra, you know. Trying to do an edgy voice. The planet's huge. The planet's full of Mako energy. People here use it every day. I mean, okay. It's the lifeblood of this planet, but Shinra's keep sucking the blood out with these weird machines. So, electricity, energy, an energy source. Like oil, okay. That's a better statement than electricity. Well, technically they do use Mako for electricity for pretty much powering everything. I'm not here for a lecture. Let's just hurry. That's it. You're coming with me from now on. That's right. I'm going straight into your body. We become one, Storm. We become one. I call Barrett because I always wanted to be the... I'm not repeating that, but yeah. With a graft gun for a hand. Good one, Druid. Good one. Oh, by the way, oh, really? I do not know who his father is, but that is an interesting tidbit. Thankfully, I know about Final Fantasy VII, so I don't really care about spoilers. For me, at the very least, not for the chat. Stormtrooper's helmet bumps doorway's edge coming out. Yeah, as soon as you heard that, Arsenal, you pretty much saw it, didn't ya? Back should have named the Black Tooth Scar. Actually, I think I have a better character to name you as Scar. A certain vampire or a fluffy little creature. Code deciphered. Also, you can run into random battles. Yes, this game does have random battles. It is a JRPG after all, from the PS1 era. Code deciphered. I probably should have talked to Biggs. Oh, love this music. Phoenix down. It's an obvious statement, but Final Fantasy in general has amazing music composed by the beautifully I'm skipping all my words. The beautiful, is he really beautiful? The composer Nobuo Uematsu, and he is a genius with composing music. Every single track he makes is pretty much gold, especially in Final Fantasy VII. One of my favorite soundtracks in the series, next to Final Fantasy VIII and Final Fantasy IX. Little by little, the reactor will drain all the life, and that'll be that. Okay, not my problem. I don't care if everything's gonna die. He's such a dick. The planet's dying, Storm. Is it really? Oh, Druid, don't you know that global warming is a lie? Oh, Storm is one of those people. The only thing I care about is finishing this job before security and the robo-guards come. Robo-guards? I've never seen a robo-guard in this game. He looked like he was about to punch him, and he just phased back into me. Yes, Barrett, come into my body. The reactors are eating the planet energy. Stop it. I'll try. Shouldn't you stop that bat? Shouldn't no reactor? Oh, you're really getting into Barrett as a character. I'm not gonna name Aerith that. That'll be a completely dead giveaway. I know what I said. So, okay, Arsenal. Alright, let's see. Did I forget to equip materia? No, I just only have it on Cloud. Oops. Oh, that's right. You can't use the all command. It's technically its own materia in this game. Don't know how to feel about that. But hey, we did it. Ta-da! First Final Fantasy victory theme in this game. Yeah, love that. Not really a huge fan of this rendition, especially when it gets to the second part. But not bad, not bad. I like how basic Storm is about Maka reactors, you know, in case the player also didn't care. Yeah, I feel like Cloud is pretty much a perfect representation of players in the 90s, at the very least. Or at least people who don't really care about the story. And then stuff happens later, and then he starts to care now when things get interesting. Push the OK button in front of the ladder to grab onto it. After that, use... yeah. Pretty much a tutorial section in this game, the bombing mission. Yes, we are in a bombing mission. In fact, that is what the song that played at the beginning of this mission was. Which is a beautiful song, mind you. Not the best, but it is wonderfully orchestrated. I was just pretty much saying the same thing. And you're just gonna leave the rest of the mission to us, Jesse. Okay. I like you better in the remake. Eric, global warming, the fuck you talking about? I mean, he would say that. And I forgot to equip one of the materials on Barrett. I mean, do we really need to? Probably not. Although we do probably want to use this bolt on this sweeper. I almost thought that was a Magitech armor. I believe it's called Magitech armor, or maybe it's just called Magitech. I also love how whenever you hit a mechanical enemy in this game and they die, they pretty much just scatter into multiple pieces. Also, look at these fuckers' arms. What the hell are these things called? Are these the RoboGuards? Grumpy. Aw, missed opportunity. They should have been RoboGuards. I also like how we started at level 7 in this game. It shows that Cloud is... Am I going backwards? I'm going backwards. It shows that Cloud is actually a practiced soldier. He's had combat experience beforehand, so it makes sense for him to be at level 7. Kind of like how Squall was level 7 at the beginning of... Was it level 7 or was it a level 5? Either way, Squall was of a higher level in his game. Ooh, let's show off the limit breaks. So this game incorporates a sort of special attack system known as limit breaks. As you see in the bar next to our MP and ATB timer. When that bar fills up, we can use a limit, which is a superpowered attack. Depending on the character and the limit that you have, it can go and it can do multiple different things. Cloud's Braver is pretty much just a really powerful attack. That's all there is to it. And the way you get more limit breaks is by using them. So always use your limit breaks, especially since you don't really have a choice in the matter, because the limit command overwrites the attack command. So you pretty much either just have to use magic, have to defend, or nothing. Now, before we continue, there was someone that I needed to send this live stream to. There we go. Also, I'm glad that the save function is working, because it took a while to find those bios as well. Did I mention that this getting this emulator to work was a huge hassle. Man. First, downloading the recent EPSXE emulator, and then finding out that, oh, I need to have that emulator on overclock in order to actually use it. And then realize, no, that's bullshit. I'm just going to download the earlier versions of this emulator and use those instead. And it worked. It was a lot of hassle to find them, though. Also, we just got the restore materia, which is basically our cure magic. Now, to learn how to equip materia. Do we equip materia? I don't think we can equip materia right now. Oops. Well, I guess we're going into this next part without cure. I'm sure we have a couple potions, right? Okay, yeah, we're pretty much okay. In fact, let's probably use those real quick. Considering I haven't played this game in years and I haven't even finished it, I'm a little tense and nervous with playing this. When we blow this place, this ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Storm, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? You sound so blah. Just do it. I gotta watch to make sure you don't pull nothing. Fine. Beat my guess. Oh god, heart attack. Watch out. This isn't just a reactor. What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong? Storm, hurry it up. Yeah, sorry. We never find out what that voice actually meant. Watch out, it's just a reactor. Yeah, we never find out what that means. Just something random. Heads up, here they come! And boss battle! With the bombing mission theme, which I absolutely love. This will be the last time we hear it though. Against Guard Scorpion. This motherfucker right here is the bane of every beginner player's experience. Lock on target, so I guess he's locking onto Druid. Now I don't know if that does more damage. We'll have to test that out with Cloud's physical attack. But Druid did get a limit, so next turn he'll activate Big Shot. So I wasn't paying attention to how much damage Cloud did. Oh, he did 38. I was looking at the stream video, so... Yeah, Bolt is definitely the way to go in this one. Druid, you're going to be on healing duty because... oh, okay. You have to press left or right in order to get to Storm. That's a little bizarre. I remember my brother being threatened by his middle school teacher for his opinions on global warming. Basically, she told the class to give their... Oh, 1 second. Druid, be careful! Attack while its tail is up. It's gonna counterattack with its laser. So you mean attack when his tail is up? Okay, Cloud. Okay, Storm, let's do it. No, what Storm actually means is when you attack when its tail is up, it counterattacks with the powerful laser. I know it sort of looked like it was implying that you need to attack it now, and then Storm basically just says, oh, it's going to attack with a laser after this. No. That tripped up a lot of beginner players, basically. You know, that little misinformation there that Cloud does. Basically saying attack while its tail is up, and then not finishing the sentence. And people don't realize that it's a full sentence. So make sure not to attack while its tail is up. Ooh, okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to heal that. I'm noticing that the HP bars are a bit bugged. That's unfortunate. I'll probably have to fix that next stream. Hey, Apache! Nice to see you again. Long time no see. You can get... You can get that person's 4th limit break, but it involves dealing with the random battles and final numbers. Yes, I know about the final number. I think I will go after that particular limit break. It will take a bit of finesse and definitely a walkthrough. But yeah, we completed our first boss battle. Not that bad, not that bad. So, reading through the comment that I didn't get to finish, teacher for his opinions on global warming. Basically, she told the class to give their opinions. He just happened to give the wrong opinion. Your opinion is only wrong when it is against the person that is asking. I know it's hypocritical, but that's just how the world works. Come on, let's get out of here. Yeah. 10 minutes to detonation. Alright, we have 10 minutes to get out of here. We can get out of here. This timer is pretty much superfluous. It's not really that hard to get out. I mean, as long as you have the HP, but thankfully we have enough potions to survive. The targeting reticle is moving. It has a weird movement with this particular battle. You have to press it left or right instead of up and down, even though the battle is in a sideways arc, which would probably imply that pressing up and down would go to these guys, but no, it's so confusing. Did we pick out characters and materia, or will that be chosen for us? You guys get to name the characters. Pretty much the entire chat gets to. Except for Kate Sith. I think I'm going to take his name for myself. Thank you very much. As for materia, I will figure that out eventually. Indeed, for once I'm watching games again instead of listening to YouTube playlists. Well, I'm glad to have you here, Apache. Always nice to see you. It's global cooling, not global warming. I mean, no. No. I live in a fucking desert. It is definitely not cooling here. I wish it was cooling. Remember back in the early 2000s when everyone thought the world would end due to an ice age? Also, yeah, you need to save Jesse here. Yeah, I miss those days. I don't miss all those apocalypse movies though. Those were both terrifying and just very mindless. I do remember this one Ice Age apocalypse movie. I don't remember the name of it, but I remember vividly watching it and being scared of it because I was a very young child. Oh man, me and my weak constitution. How dare you be young and afraid of the world ending. You know, I'm joking. Yeah, these guys are no problem whatsoever. I call Sid then. Alright, Green, you're Sid. The day after tomorrow. Ah, I think that was it. I'm pretty sure that was it. It was the one with like the apocalypse that had multiple different well, I never seen them dodge that before. I've never seen that animation before. Oh. I mean, I've only played this game once, but I guess you learn something new every experience. The Day After Tomorrow, wasn't it that movie where there were like multiple different weather disasters going on at once? Like there was like a massive tornado along with an earthquake, and then an ice age followed by a flood, volcanoes. No, I don't think there was any volcanoes in that movie. Alright guys, you might want to get out of here. No? I have to talk to Jesse? Okay. War of the World. Cold. I'm pretty sure that's another movie. Tornadoes in California and flood ice age in New York City. I remember the ice age. That was definitely one of the more rememberable scenes. I call Red 13. I knew you'd say that. Alright, Arsenal, you're red 13. Now, would you like to be named Tox or Arsenal? In fact, I don't know if Arsenal can actually fit in this game. I mean, it definitely can't fit in the earlier Final Fantasy games. I know that because I played Final Fantasy VI recently, and I named you, and I named Go-Go after you, and your name couldn't fit, so I just ended up calling you Arsen instead. I mean, he's red, he covers his face, he kind of looks like Arsene Lupin from Persona 5. So it definitely fit. Okay, so I had to talk to the person who opened the gate previously in order to open it, not just you guys open it while I'm getting over here. Okay. Yeah, they gave you Bolt at this point in the game because you're fighting against multiple machine type enemies, which if you use your brain, you can probably assume that these guys are weak to electric shocks, which makes sense. You're rewarded for your common sense, I guess. So who are we naming? Characters. Do you want to be Tifa, Apache? No, I will not name you Tifa. Especially not to soil that. Oh, this is all automated. I was actually moving to the cutscene, but no. And that's it for the reactor. So that was intense. A very bombastic beginning, but judging from the story and everything that we learned, you can basically make the assumptions that we are against this big evil organization that is out to destroy the planet by ciphering energy from it, known as Mako. And these reactors are apparently the source of the siphoning system, which would kind of make us eco-terrorists, considering we blew up a reactor that belonged to this big organization. I mean, well, actually, that is exactly what we are. We are eco-terrorists. Avalanche is exactly that, and when you really think about it, doesn't that make us the bad guys? Well, it's complicated. This game is very complicated, and it goes into a lot of interesting environmentally political spaces, as I could say. That should keep the planet going at least a little longer. I mean, one reactor gone, but you know, they do have more, so yeah. Will you stop with that beeping? Okay. Okay, let's get everyone back. Oh wow. Yeah, you can definitely tell this is an old game, and the emulator is definitely showing some of the more interesting dynamics of something you probably wouldn't see in a CRT television. The fact that the pre-rendered cutscene that showed the fire looked a lot more grainy than the in-game models are showing right now. You could definitely tell when you looked at the background. Alright, now let's get out of here. Rendezvous at Sector 8 station. Split up and get on the train. Okay. Hey. If it's about your money, save it till we're back at the hideout. I don't even get paid for this? Alright. This game is cool. I'm pretty sure you've heard of it, Apache. It's Final Fantasy VII, a PlayStation 1 game. Very old. In fact, it's about as old as me. It came out the exact year I was born in. Loveless. I know something about Loveless, and I hate that I now know something about it. It's a spoiler, which I will not go into. Excuse me. Oh, it's the girl from the intro. What happened here? You better get out of here or nothing. Hey, listen. He's a dork, so let's just go with nothing. Hey, listen. Don't see many flowers around here, or never mind. Well, we started the conversation, so we might as well just say don't see many flowers around here. Oh, these? Do you like them? They're only a gil, which is the currency in this world, or in most Final Fantasy games. I think it's mostly going off of the yen currency, so 1 gil is literally nothing. A little sum up of tox is a toxic-born wolf, anything radioactive or literally nuclear he absorbs like a sponge. That sounds awesome. I also notice how my Sonic looks nearly exactly like the Revelations Persona Pro tag. Honestly, Green, I can see it now. With the hair and the attire, the gray attire. I want to come up with a joke, but nothing is coming to mind. Yeah, let's buy one. Oh, thank you. Here you are. Okay, so are those your pants, or is that a dress? Like, they had big, like, puffy parts on her. Again, this was a PlayStation 1. You can definitely see it in the models. Just what the hell's going on? Did you not see the explosion, dude? Wonder what that is on the wall over there. Let's see. Don't be fooled by Shinra. Mako energy doesn't last forever. Mako is the planet's life source. The end is in sight. Protectors of the planet, Avalanche. So yep, that is basically our motive, or I guess Druid or Parrot's motive, or at least Avalanche in general. They are an eco-terrorist organization that are bent on stopping Shinra from basically destroying the planet. Which, as you know, environmental hazard is a thing of lies. Do not believe them. Hey, you there. Shinra soldier. Later. Oh, I can actually move. Okay. Or maybe I can't move. Later. So you actually have to be quick on the draw for that. You can fight them, but I believe it's a waste of time. So you could literally just dodge all of them. As far as you go, I don't have time to be messing around. Enough babble, grab him. That went without my consent. Look at this badass just jumping on a train. And probably hitting his head as soon as the train hits that tunnel. Hey David, nice to see you as well. Wow, a lot of people were joining this. Storm, you know, I should probably give him a fat voice. Storm never came. Storm, I wonder if he was killed. No way. Oh, he really believes that we weren't killed. Storm, even though I just known you for like one mission that literally lasted for 10, not even 10, for 20 minutes. Oh, I miss you so much. Say, do you think Storm's going to fight to the end for Avalanche? The hell do I know? Do I look like a mind reader? I mean, maybe. If y'all weren't such screw-ups, damn boss. Hey Druid, what about our money? Oh, nothing, sorry. Oh, that's different from the remake. So the remake, they're more loyal to Barrett, as in loyal followers. And this one, it just seems like they're in it for the money. Although, probably more to do with that later. I don't know. Look at this badass. Just cartwheels in. Storm! Doing a fucking pose. Looks like I'm a little late. You choreographed that line, didn't you? You rehearsed that. You're damn right you're late. Coming waltzing in here making a big scene. Just flipping his hair. By the way, that spiky hair, yeah, this is totally anime. The point when Final Fantasy gets really anime is when you see big spiky hair like that. It's no big deal, just what I always do. Shit. Having everyone worried like that, you don't give a damn about no one but yourself. Ew. Oh, he's pulling a Benjamin. That's a really obscure reference. You were worried about me? Don't mind me just gonna pound my chest. What? I'm taking it out of your money, hot stuff. I literally just survived an explosion. You better pay me my full wage. Wake up. We're moving out. Follow me. Let's jump into the camera.
Hey Storm, you were great back there. Whoop.
Storm, we'll do even better next time. Maybe next time we'll actually open the gates instead of just waiting for you. Be careful, I'll shut this. Look at that 80s hair. She definitely looks a lot more 80s inspired in her design in the original than in the remake. Probably going to talk a lot about the remake in this live stream series, but I definitely will not spoil. By the way, as a note, I will have no spoiling in the chat because this game has a lot of interesting stuff that will happen, so be sure not to spoil in the chat. Druid, you can spoil considering you're literally in the Discord chat, and you know, I've played this game before, so I played half of it and then I watched a Let's Play of the rest years ago, so I know a little bit of it, most of it not really. Oh, Storm, your face is pitch black. You wipe my chest. There you go. I remember the day the sharks learned how to control tornadoes and came after humans. It was a scary day. I've never watched Sharknado, but I kind of want to now. Say thanks for helping me back there at the reactor. Whoop! Are we gonna do that? I just want to see him blink. Ah, he blinked! Yeah, we went into the camera! We are now across the fourth wall. Last train out of Sector A station. Oh wait.
Last train out of Sector A station. Last stop in Sector 7. Train graveyard. Expected time of arrival is 12:23 AM. Midgar Standard Time.
Barrett is an asshole. He is in this version, but you'll get used to him. He's like the lovable teddy bear that tries to act tough, but is very soft on the inside. Oh my gosh, Sharknado. This is why I hate the last train. Oh boy. This last train causes me to drink. This is my house, so make yourself at home. Hobo. Okay. Not gonna judge. I wasn't talking to you, dude. I was literally over here. See the headlines in Shinra Times? The terrorists that bombed the #1 reactor are based somewhere in the slums. Blowing up a reactor. They sure put some thought into this one. They must have a real calculating leader. I wonder what they'll do next. I noticed that. Barrett actually lifted his head to notice the guys talking. I like that. Neat little detail there. I enjoy that type of stuff. Stop acting like a damn kid. Sit down and shut up. I mean, I would sit down, but the game wouldn't let me. It won't let me. Seems this train hasn't switched to security mode yet. I'm sure that will change by tomorrow. Keep that in mind. He said, I'm sure it will change by tomorrow. Just remember that.
Someday Avalanche is gonna be famous. And me too. My big gut is gonna be all over the franchise.
Please, you're bothering the other passengers. I was spinning in place. Well, you know what? If someone spin in place in a train, that would probably be bothersome to me as well. Can I talk to Jesse? Oh, wait. I skipped all of that. And apparently that was a bunch of stuff that I didn't get to read. Maybe I can look at the stream. Storm, do you think you got a bright future ahead of me? I said something weird. I don't know what I said.
All my life I felt like nothing but a sidekick. But after joining Avalanche and trying to save the planet, I feel like I can do a lot of things.
Sure, buddy. Sure. Ex-soldier class, welcome to the live stream chat. Howdy, good to see ya. Hey Storm, you want to look at this with me? It's a map of the Midgar rail system. Let's look at it together. Together, and I'll explain it to you. Wink. She winks at you. I like this kind of stuff. Bombs and monitors, you know, flashy stuff. That's my kind of girl. Okay, it's about to start. So they just have this display on every single train for some reason. I mean, I guess it works like a map, but like hell I can read a map like that. That's all, what is that particular style called? Grain? I don't know what it's called, but it's very distracting. This is a complete model of the city of Midgar. Cloud, yes, I'm free, you can. Avalanche is already famous, Wedge. This too is a spoiler to the cell phone game. Oh, well, I know about that spoiler, and I'll actually bring it up later when we meet the rest of Avalanche, so. It's about a 1 by 10,000 scale. Damn, that is a giant city. The top plate is about 50 meters above ground. A main support structure holds the plate up in the center, and there are other structures built in each sector. Psst, psst, whisper, whisper. No, the number 1 reactor we blew up was in the northern section. Then there's number 2, number 3, all the way up to the number 8 reactor. So 8 reactors, we took out 1, so now there's 7 left. And I guess that's the goal of Avalanche, to take out the rest of the reactors and then take out Shinra in general? Maybe. The 8 reactors provide Midgar with electricity. Each town used to have a name, but no one in Midgar remembers them. Didn't know about that. Instead of names, we refer to them by numbered sectors. That's the kind of place this is. Phew, this is next. Look. This is the route that this train is on. Okay, yellow light, any other indication of what are... Oh, thank you. It's actually showing now. The route spirals around the main support structure. We should be coming around the center area right now. At each checkpoint, an ID sensor device is set up. It can check the identities and backgrounds of each and every passenger on the train. I feel like that's something that will realistically happen one day. I mean, they have been developing tech that can read phone IDs. So who knows, maybe one day they'll be able to read actual card IDs just from a scan on a train. Like literally not just someone like pointing a scan at the ID. No, a literal scanning device on the train tracks, just scanning over the train and every single person on it. Grid. That's what it is. Thank you, Arsenal, for telling me what it is. Now imagine all the way to Final Fantasy 16, just nothing but fat. I love how they got a screen on the wall for everyone to see. Is that supposed to be based off of Disney's Epoch idea? I mean, maybe. Background on each and every passenger on the train by linking it up to the central data bank at Shinra's headquarters. So Shinra's pretty much got the gist of every single person who lives in Midgar. You know, I've never actually heard of Epoch Green, so that's alien to me. But if it's anything like a Midgar, it's probably not a good idea. The style is called wireframe. Okay, grid and wireframe. That's what it is. Speak of the devil. That light means that we're in the let me start over. That light means that we're in the ID security check area. Whisper, whisper. When the lights go off, you never know what kind of creeps will come out. Yeah, like people with giant swords or a guy with a gun for an arm. Anyhow, we're almost back now. That's a relief. The blinding light. That would definitely irritate me if I were ever on this train. Look, you can see the surface now. The cities don't have no day or night. If that plate weren't there, we could see the sky. So they're mentioning plates, a floating city, pretty unsettling scenery. Huh? Never expected to hear that out of someone like you. You little wuss, it's not that creepy. You're just full of surprises. The upper world, a city on a plate. It's 'cause of that fucking pizza, I love how they call it pizza, that people underneath are suffering. And the city below is full of polluted air. Wasn't that just bullshit? On top of that, the reactor will keep draining up all the energy. Not my problem. Then why doesn't everyone move on to the plate? Storm, do you know nothing about utopia systems? Seriously? Dunno, probably because they ain't got no money, or maybe because they love their land, no matter how polluted it gets. And I know no one lives in the slums because they want. Oh, this edgy voice is really killing me. Wants to. It's like this train. It can't run anywhere except where its rails take it. How very profound. Epoch was Walt Disney's pet project. It was basically an entire Disney World themed city. Oh wow. It even had a train that's run around the whole place just like Epoch. Ah, so it basically does sound like Midgar. And all the more anxiety inducing for anyone who works there, considering they have to manage an entire city instead of just one theme park area. Because yeah, working at Disney World or Disneyland is probably one of the most stressful jobs you can ever take. Not only do you have to smile like 24/7, but you also have to deal with really disgruntled customers like all the time. Yo, get over here, all ya. Also, they were mentioning pizza. What they meant by that was Midgar is basically a town that is comprised of 2 layers. The first layer, which is on top of the pizza, they basically call the layer a pizza. It's a metallic layer that's basically keeping both sections off. The top layer of the pizza is where basically all the rich and successful people live, you could say. And the bottom is basically comprised of all these slums. And as Barrett mentioned, pollution, poverty, pretty much being in the slums is obviously not a good idea. But what are you gonna do? It's a utopia after all. There has to be. Well, it's not a utopia. It's the exact wrong definition of a utopia. But Shinra is definitely looking to be the bad guys here, while Avalanche is getting a little bit more development than just being eco-terrorists. This mission was a success, but don't get lazy now. The hard part's still to come. Don't y'all be scared of that explosion. Because the next one's gonna be bigger than that. You know, if he said that in the remake, they would probably not like that. Yeah, you don't know what creeps will come out, like Cloud dancing around doing the crab without pants on. You'd like that though, Jesse. I mean, she would. Yes. No doubt about that. Until a couple of... It's Disneyland reference with that shot. Until a couple of tragedies happen. I will agree. Meet back at the hidehouse. Hidehouse? Okay. Back at the hidehouse. What are you doing? When you've been a train man as long as I have, you see a lot of people and a lot of lives. Like those eco-terrorists that were literally talking about their plan right in front of me. You see a lot of those in my day. People meeting, partying, joy, sadness. After a while, it doesn't even get to you anymore. You know, he should probably work in Disneyland if he's that desensitized. I'm not letting you go tonight. Wow. Isn't there somewhere we could go to be alone? Wow! There's only the train graveyard around here, and they say there's ghosts around too. Wow! Damn. What? Oh, I think she was supposed to say the train graveyard. Another linear tonight, wow. Yeah. So we have a train graveyard and it's full of ghosts. I mean, Final Fantasy ghosts, nothing to be surprised about. Playing this on console? Nope, I'm actually playing this on a PlayStation 1 emulator, which shows just how my PC is actually working and allowing me to do stuff like this, which I am glad. Hopefully next time I can raise the stream quality to make it look even better. Watching these games makes me jealous. I miss them a lot. Where you get them at, or did you have them for years? I didn't have Final Fantasy VII until a couple years ago when I bought it off of the PlayStation 3 network system. And what the fuck is this guy doing? Hey now, whoops. What on earth are you doing? Just butt out, jeez. Huh, you come to see it too? There was a bombing on top of this... let me rephrase that. There was a bombing on top of... I can't see the period there. There was a bombing on top. If this pillar should come down, everyone in the slums is dust. Okay. Gotta slow down and read that. Well, there's no point in worrying about it. Hey, look, it's huge, ain't it? Let's talk about his dick. Wow, look at those models of Cloud and that guy at the bottom. They are so low poly. They're showing us this tower. It's gotta be important if they're giving us this long of a glance. Something tells me we're going to be here sometime in the future. Oh, nice, I'll have to look into that. Well, Apache, I think you can get this game on the Xbox One. That's where I got the remaster recently, which is the second time I purchased Final Fantasy VII. Unfortunately, I don't have that on my account, so that's pretty much why I'm playing the emulator version. Hey, this is a strange and wonderful place. This is my place, but you can come here whenever you want, bro. Bye, bro. Yeah, whatever, dude. I know what you were doing over there. Yo, Storm, over here now. Get away from that dude. He's jacking it over there. Nice. I thought you might get Final Fantasy VII on Steam, but seems like emulators help, so that means you might try the Shin Megami Tensei games too. That is indeed correct, David. I don't know which Shin Megami Tensei game I'll play next, but maybe it'll be a SNES one. Who knows? Now, why the hell is this child abusing this person right here? I mean, this is probably normal for parents. Did you hear? No, what? There's a news update. They say that there was a terrorist explosion up above, and that this time it was a Mako reactor. Do you know what this means? No, what? You see, I keep on top of these things. And if you ask me, if you knock out Midgar's power, then all of its computers and signals are going to be knocked out too. No. I had no idea. Financially, there must have been around 1 billion gil worth of damage. Considering gil is supposed to amount to yen, probably more than that, girl. And that ain't all. A lot of innocent people got killed too. Yeah, the explosion was, it was still an explosion. A lot of people did definitely die from that, even though it wasn't really shown through our trek of the sector. It is implied that people did die from that explosion, so we're definitely not innocent here. Heroes, yes. Innocent, definitely not. Which adds a really interesting layer to the game, I will admit, especially the Midgar section. If the explosion had been in the middle of the night, that would have been one thing. At least the people could have gone in their sleep. Oh, that's a keen thought. Also, if you play the Persona 3 Portable or Persona 3 Fez, want to give my voice acting a try and need improvement too? Hey David, sure, I'd like that. It'll be the first time I play Persona 3, so I think that will be nice. Explosion, explosion, oh man, Avalanche is so cool. We're already imprinting on the little children. One of these days they'll grow up to be eco-terrorists just like us. Isn't this world great? Woo! Geez, I'm blitzed. Oh, is that what the kids are calling it? I just love them homemade cocktails, but they sure do creep up on ya. Oh, he is actually drunk. I was expecting a translation change that would turn his drunken stupor into something kid-friendly. Then again, that woman did just say that a lot of people died, so maybe this game isn't that censored. But it definitely is. It definitely is. This game has a really poor translation. For a PlayStation 1 game back in the 90s, of course it would. We'll get into it when we see some of the more graphically... Well, we've already seen a lot of grammatically incorrect sentences. So we'll definitely see a lot more later, especially this guy R6. We can actually see it in this version, unlike the remaster. I'll actually be happy about that. Oh Jesus, what the hell's wrong with tonight? I thought that long blackout was strange. They say a Mako reactor was destroyed above. I was just sitting here drinking, watching the news by myself, and all of a sudden I get kicked out of the shitstorm. What's up with that? Hey dude, I won't talk about your fetishes. I don't kink shame. So Avalanches are chaotic neutral faction. Let's see. Their methods are definitely chaotic, I will agree. And neutral is, in a sense, perfect for them because they believe they're doing what's right for the planet, which is usually a neutral style of mentality. I mean, druids are usually neutral and they're all about the planet. Druid, are you an eco-terrorist? I mean, you are. You actually are an eco-terrorist, like literally right now. Okay, go on ahead. In the remake, Cloud is pretty jacked slightly. You mean muscular, right? Yeah, he is. Not as muscular as you would think a guy lugging around a giant sword with one hand would be, but there is a reason for that. You, Storm, get off your slow-moving ass. Are we just supposed to go in? Oh, right, okay. I was expecting to do something else. Papa! Aw, little girl. Hey, and cue the crowd of E3 going crazy. It's the best girl in the game. Marlene, aren't you going to say anything to Storm? One of the top 10 women in video game history, in most people's opinions. Welcome, Welcome home, Storm. Looks like everything went well. Did you fight with Druid? I like Druid, so not this time. You've grown up. When you were little, you used to get into fights at the drop of a hat. I mean, have you seen my hair? I really can't wear hats like this. Tifa! Yeah, Tifa Lockhart. One of the best girls in video games, in my opinion. Alright, so new character. What do you think I should name her, guys? Because I'm not going with Tifa. I already said that I'm letting the chat decide for names here. Avalanche were like diarrhea explosions. Okay, Druid. Yuffie is best girl. Hey, now, I like her for her personality. And I will fight you, Green. And I like Yuffie. She's nice. Nice as in, I like her her as a character, not nice as in she's nice, because she is definitely far from nice. So in my previous playthrough, I named Tifa, what did I name her? It was something stupid, like, it was supposed to be a in-game reference. Oh, that's right, I named her Tibo, which is a male's name, because I was making fun of the fact that in the Spanish version of Final Fantasy VII, the translation was so horrible that they actually screwed up and referred to Tifa as a guy. Yes, those giant boobs belong to a guy in the Spanish version. So I named her Tibo. How about Charlotte? Tifa looks like a Charlotte. I mean, okay. If it fits, let's see. Tiffany. Charlotte doesn't fit, we'll go with Tiffany. Because I actually kind of like that. Doesn't look like... Oh, wait, maybe it will fit. Oh, Charlotte. Okay. I accidentally put the R there. You know, looking at the name Charlotte and trying to pronounce it as you would spell it, you probably pronounce it as Charlotta. The English language is so stupid. Vixian. Arsenal. I think I know why you want to name her Vixian. And I am totally on board with that. I will go with that one because I actually like that one. Man. I love the fact that you guys come up with names. It's so interesting with what you guys come up with. Tifa's new name is Boobs. No, Yuffie will call her that. And no, I'm not gonna wait that long to get Yuffie. Although I will be doing Wu Tai when I'm playing as Tifa, so look forward to that. Flowers? How nice! So yeah, if you talked to the flower girl at the beginning and you managed to buy the flower from her, Tifa notices it. You almost never see them here in the slums. Because of the the polluted air, I guess most flora doesn't produce in the slums. But a flower for me? Oh, Storm, you shouldn't have. No big. No big, babe. Give it to Vixen, or give it to... I just realized I misspelled it. It was supposed to be Vixian, not Vixen. I mean... Oops. Alright, I guess she'll just be named Vixen, which is exactly what Arsenal wanted. Give it to Vixen or give it to Marlene. You know, giving it to Marlene would probably be really cute, and you know, she seems a little shy. She doesn't really seem to like us at the moment, so you know, this could probably break the ice. Whoever she is, we don't know who she is right now, but you know, it would be nice to give the flower to a little girl. But you know what? Sorry, Vixen. You know, I think she'll see it as sweet. Aw, Marlene took it and then she went back to Vixen. That's cute. So, you gonna be mad at me for giving her the flower? Sorry, Storm. Marlene seems a little shy. No? Okay. I mean, she would be pretty petty if she was jealous over Marlene. Nothing like that. First drink after a job. He's drinking Mountain Dew. You got drunk over Mountain Dew? You have your weak constitution. Why don't you have one too? Yeah, why not? And then Cloud gets drunk and he starts to cry because he hasn't cried in years. Oh, that's more like it. Even if you were a soldier, you're still a rookie here, so you better listen to whatever I tell ya. And then he gets cut by the sword. Ain't nobody tell me what to do. Oh, Storm, Vixen really knows how to cook. Anyway,
let me tell you something.
Not interested. He doesn't really say not interested in this. You spelt it wrong. No, that's fine. I know. Sorry. Give the flower to Marlene. Druid will like that. Yes, he will. About what?
Vixen always lets me taste her cooking. And look at me now, I'm roly-poly. Don't know whether I should be happy or sad, but it's the good food and drinks that makes this shop famous.
So yeah, Vixen, or Tifa here, owns this bar. I believe this place is called Seven Heaven, which is a beautiful name, mind you. Do we just have to leave? I like how Storm immediately just back jumps right onto the table into a cool guy pose. I think it's like crossing his legs and everything. It's so... he's such a massive dork. The reason why I'm calling him a dork is because, yeah, we'll see later. Papa, welcome home! Yeah, so Marlene is Druid's little girl. Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, he's a daddy. Oh, where'd you get that flower? Storm gave it to me. Oh. And then he shoots the flower. Did you thank him? Thank you, Storm. We'll take care of you. Oh, we'll take care of you. Little kids. They're adorable. You're alright. You're alright, Druid? I thought she was going to say, you're alright, Druid. You're a good guy. But no. Great. Get in here, fools. We're starting the meeting. Oh, haha. He's already pulling the Mr. T lines. So yeah, in my last playthrough, I did call Barrett Mr. T because that's obvious. He is basically he's basically a Mr. T stereotype, which is kind of unfortunate, but also really not, because Barrett is still a great character nonetheless. Sit down. And also, he's really, really well developed in the remake. I will say, the remake did Barrett wonders. How about something to drink? I don't feel like it. Give me something hard, babe. Oh wow, Storm is just getting all the ladies in this game. Just a minute, I'll make one for you. As I sashay over there. Oh, she threw the drink over the table, and I immediately got it. And she wasn't even throwing it in my general direction. She was throwing it to the empty seat, and I just managed to catch it somehow. Ah, gravity spell. That's what it was. You know, I'm relieved you made it back. What's with you all of a sudden? That wasn't even a tough job. I guess not. The glass slides. I mean, yes, but it looked like she threw it to the empty seat. So, You were in Soldier. Make sure you get your pay from Druid. Don't worry. Once I get that money, I'm out of here, and I'm taking you with me. She probably doesn't like that. Storm, are you feeling alright? Yeah? Why? No reason. You just look a little tired, I guess. I see. She wants to sleep with me. You better go down below. Alright, well, I think this is really cool. They have a secret hideout underneath the pinball machine. We never did get to see this room in the remake, and that's a pretty unfortunate thing. Yo, Storm, there's something I want to ask you. Was there anyone from Soldier fighting us today? I mean, considering most of them were just doggos and giant jellyfishes, probably not. Oh, also those really weird guys who had like those giant pulsing arms that just wave them back and forth in kind of seductive manner. I'm actually moving my arms in that motion that they were doing. If only I had a camera. None. I'm positive. No, you're supposed to be negative. Didn't you hear the news? You sound pretty sure. If there was anyone from Soldier, you wouldn't be standing here now. Don't go thinking you're so. Oh, don't go thinking you're so bad just because you was in Soldier. Whatever. He's punching his little girl. Barrett, stop. Oh, I forgot about that. This game is definitely very silly. I will not argue with that, and I love it. I love the fact that it's silly. Yeah, you're strong. Probably all them guys in Soldier are. But don't forget that your skinny ass is working for Avalanche now. Don't get no ideas about hanging on to Shinra. Staying with Shinra? You asked me a question and I answered it. That's all. So get out of my face. Because I'm about to get in yours. I'm going upstairs. I want to talk about my money. Bitch. And I love what happens after this. Oh, wait, we have to wait a little bit. Wait, Storm! Vixen let him go. Looks like he still misses Shinra. Shut up! You don't know me, Dad. He's so edgy. I don't care about either Shinra or Oh, Shinra's his dad, okay. But don't get me wrong. I don't care about Avalanche or the planet for that matter. I don't care about anyone. Man. And I love what Barrett does here. Yeah, I love this game's humor. I do. It's one thing in everything in anime. A little child is either a child or a demon in disguise. Yeah, you're either a little child, a teenager, a 20-year-old man who is considered super old for his age, or a 5,000-year-old demon who is trapped inside a little girl's body. That's usually how it is. That's pretty much Toho in a nutshell. Papa, you're so great. You can punch that bag and it doesn't even move an inch. You're awesome. Shucks, money. Punch that old bag. No, don't punch that grandma. Straighten things up with everyone for me. Okay. Oh, what are you doing? Looks like she's crying. Money. Oh my, it must have been for a lot of it. Sure, well, what the hell? It's a verbal, wait, what? Sure, well, what the hell? It's a verbal agreement. Now let me figure this out. What kind of sense did that make? I don't know. Oh, stop it, Storm. Did you hear me? You're looking like you're crying right in front of us. Of course we would hear you. He is muda-mudaing all over that punching bag.
Storm, you say you don't care, but you came to talk to me.
Newsflash, buddy. I'm one of those RPG players that just likes to talk to every single NPC. You're literally nothing special to me.
Oh, Storm, you just want friends. Isn't that right?
Wow, you can literally just say blow off to him. I really don't care. Both of these sound really douchey, but blow off just basically means what does it imply? I guess just that he's angry, or I really don't care. I guess it's supposed to imply that he just doesn't care and that there's no point. I'm just gonna say blow off, considering he did just scream at Bearer a while ago.
Yeah, well, you look kind of lonely to me. If you ever got anything you want to get off your chest, you can always talk to me.
Oh, he's a good friend. He's trying to be a good friend. But Storm is just being all emo, as you know. I usually give Cloud a somewhat Harrison Ford kind of voice. Harrison Ford. Who was that again? I don't remember who. That name sounds familiar. You're gonna have to remind me, Green. Why does it look like she's doing? I must have missed something. Listen, Storm, I'm asking you. Please join us. No. Sorry, Vixen. The planet's dying. Slowly but surely it's dying. Someone has to do something. What am I supposed to do about it? Just blow up every single reactor? Like seriously, if we blow up every single reactor, what is that going to amount to? Most of society basically crumbling. No more natural energy, or I guess, is Mako technically natural? I mean, it does grow, so I guess it technically counts as natural, but this is all the more complicated intricacies of an environmental message, of course. The point is, eco-terrorists are awesome. That's basically this game's message. So let Druid and his buddies do something about it. It's got nothing to do with me. Blow up every reactor, you'll be totally fine. Yeah, it's not like the entire world will basically crumble and society will basically just die. So, you're really leaving? Oh, she really wants us to stay. You're just going to walk out, ignoring your childhood friend? What? How can you say that? Sorry. Okay, another choice that seems like there's no real right answer. How can you say that? Probably implies that their friendship is important, so I'm gonna go with how can you say that? How can you say that we are friends? You forgot the promise too. Promise? Oh, flashback time, I think. So you did forget. Remember, Storm? It was 7 years ago. Oh, flashback. Harrison Ford, he played Han Solo in Star Wars, Indiana Jones in the Indiana Jones series, and the President in Air Force One. I've never heard of his voice before because I haven't watched any of those, unfortunately. Yes, I've never watched Star Wars. I totally regret that because all my friends are apparently into Star Wars. Maybe one day. That way Cloud sounds bored more than edgy. Yeah, but I kind of like the edginess. I love all the movies. Maybe one day. Look, the well. You see, Cloud, we're looking at the flashback, even though it's supposed to be a flashback in your head and not a flashback like in the background. Do you remember? Oh, flashback, as in a flash background. I get it. Where'd they get the background? Yeah, back then. Oh, Pally! Hello, sorry I was late. I was watching anime with my family. Pally, that sounds so awesome that you get to watch anime with family. Hey, it's okay. I will have to stop soon though, but we'll get to the next save point. So, don't worry, I'll probably stream sometime soon, maybe tomorrow. It is Thanksgiving, but maybe I'll have time to stream. Who knows? I thought you would never come, and I was getting a little cold. Oh, baby little Cloud. Does he have glasses on? I think Cloud has glasses on, or is it just my emulator? Because there's a lot of wrong pixels all over the place. I noticed it with Tifa's hair. Like, Tifa's hair has a lot of bald spots on her for some reason. Sorry I'm late. Also, that blue dress and the blue high heels. Love it. Again, the remake shows this scene and it's really cute because they're so adorable. You said you wanted to talk to me about something, and keep in mind this is 7 years ago, so they are teenagers. I probably should give him a teenager voice. Coming this spring, I'm leaving this town for Midgard. Yeah, because his balls didn't drop at this point. All the boys are leaving town. Oh, I just noticed he has a ponytail. Oh, Cloud, you are such a dork, and I love you for that. Ponytail boys for life. But I'm different from all of them. I'm not just gonna find a job. Sure you are. That's so cute. I love that. I'm digging that ponytail. I want to join Soldier. Seems like she's absolutely not interested in this whatsoever. Sorry, Glad.
I'm going to be the best there is, just like Sephiroth. Sephiroth, the great Sephiroth.
Yeah, if anyone knows about Sephiroth, just keep in mind that he is a hero, technically, at this point.
Isn't it hard to join Soldier? I probably won't be able to come back to this town for a while.
She's laughing. Oh, she enjoys the fact that he's not going to be back. It's your emulator. Yeah, it probably is. I may need to configure with the settings a little bit more. Then again, any game on an emulator that is using 3D polygons probably not going to look that good. Huh? So Avalanche is basically environmentalists only caring about nature instead of the very human lives they are harming. Yeah, totally noble. Exactly, Arsenal. And we'll definitely find out a little bit more about Avalanche later. Well, actually we won't, but I'll bring up the whole interesting thing about Avalanche and how there is apparently a main branch of Avalanche that is technically not Barrett's group later. Sephiroth sounds like a villain. Lol. You would be right, Apache. This game is really old, so I don't mind that spoiler, but again, no other spoilers.
Will you be in the newspaper if you do? If you do well? I'll try.
Hey, I like how I just made Cloud's voice higher pitched than Tifa's. Sephiroth was named off of the angel Seraphim. Yes, Green, he is also named off of Sephiroth, who is a... is it a symbol? Or is it a way of teaching? It's originally from the Kabbalah. And I believe it has ties to Adam from the Legend of Adam and Eve. So, you know, Sephiroth is like two different things at once. Although there is a Sephiroth in this series, he is one of the warring triad from Final Fantasy VI, and he appears in 14, and his theme song is amazing, so it's just pointing it out there. Seraphims are six-winged angels who are pretty high on the angelic pantheon. Even though Sephiroth only has one wing, but I heard of that one, but I'm still new to these games, so this game has Bible things too. Pretty much religious mythology in general, yeah. Most JRPGs do, really.
Hey, why don't we make a promise?
Oh, and here's where we're getting to the promise.
If you get really famous and I'm ever in a bind, you'll come save me, won't you? What? Bitch, I'm not gonna save you.
No, he seems to have a crush on Tifa. I mean, they are childhood friends, as it seems.
Whenever I'm in trouble, my hero will come rescue me. I want to at least experience that once.
So she wants to reenact the role of a princess. That's sweet. And kind of interesting and kind of ironic considering Tifa can most definitely take care of herself. Anyone who knows Tifa pretty much can.
What?
He does not understand her proposal, does he?
Come on, promise me. Alright, I promise.
Oh, that's cute. You know, you could tell that they both liked each other. Tifa was kind of flirty there, in a way, making that promise. I like that flashback.
You remember now, don't you? Our promise?
I'm not a hero. I'm not famous. I can't keep the promise. I'm nothing. And then suddenly 3 Days Grace music plays in the background because he's being super edgy.
But you got your childhood dream, didn't you? You joined Soldier.
I mean, yeah, I did. I did. I always love mystical fantasy and mixture of some religion too, but it really depends. Yeah, it depends on how they use it. Apache, you probably won't like Shin Megami Tensei if that's the case. where you basically have to fight everything. And I mean everything. Cloud, I want to join. Yes, yes, Druid. I love that meme. Cloud made the promise 7 years ago. 7 years ago, the game is called Final Fantasy VII, and Cloud's level starts at 7. I see what you did there, Katase / Nomura / Sakaguchi, whoever was in charge with the rest of the writing team. I mean, is it any weirder than the recent, what is it called? The World Ends With You anime being announced 13 years after the original game's release, as well as the sequel game? 13. Nomura really loves that number, it seems. So come on, you've got to keep your promise. I mean, okay. Wait a sec, big time soldier. God, my voice is starting to lose my voice. Yeah, a promise is a promise. Here. He just tosses the gill. Received a druid stash of 1500 gil. Wow, druid, you're cheap. This is my pay? Don't make me laugh. I don't like to laugh. What? Then you got the next mission lined up? I'll do it for 3,000. What? It's okay, it's okay. It's okay, he's my bae. Psst, psst, we're really hurting for help, right? That money's for Marlene's schooling. Oh, he is a good father. I will give him that. 2K. Thanks, Storm. Yeah, so I guess we're staying to be employed in Avalanche due to Tifa's promise. A promise that we apparently made when we were childhood friends. So we're getting a lot of backstory to Storm, or Cloud, as I should say. I definitely, you can definitely see that this game is going places. Good morning, Storm. Did you sleep well? Druid snoring kept me up. Next to you, who wouldn't? I mean, I kind of want to say that because it is true. Oh, I can actually show off something that I have in this game. Save states. So I believe F1 is the save. And save F2 is the changing save slots. Alright, let's see what this answer gives us. Next to you, who wouldn't? I don't know what you mean. Oh, she's so shy. I'm going this time. Oh, is that it? What about this answer? One of the perks of playing on an emulator, you can do this type of stuff. You can have save states. I won't be using them too much. Maybe just for choices or other things. Who knows? I miss Doom. I've yet to play the newest 3. They're really good, Apache. I will definitely recommend them to you. Psst, psst. Keep it down, they'll hear you. Druid's always edgy before an operation. I'm going... okay. Do I want to go with that? Whatever. I guess I'll go with that one. So yeah, Tifa, or Vixen here, will be accompanying us on our mission. We can't really equip her with anything yet, but she is going to be a part of the next operation. Can we talk to Marlene? No? Okay. Are you sure? Yeah, just wanted to make sure. Who knows, she might have important dialogue that we'll never be able to see ever again that will explain crucial plot details in this game. Our target's the Sector 5 reactor. Head for the station first. I'll fill you in on the train. Yo, Storm. Before the next mission, I got something I want to ask you. I don't really know how to use materia. I mean, I noticed. You literally had nothing on you during the last mission. Every time I hear the rest theme in this game, I think of when Internet Historian says, and then they had sex, and it was pretty graphic. Always. I haven't watched Internet Historian, but I'll definitely have to look into that. The edge is edgy. Good one, Druid. Also, if Vixen is leaving with us, that means the bar is now ran by the lolly. Oh, Japan. Yeah, let's get into that. The fact that Tifa and Barrett are leaving the 7th Heaven Bar, which is a bar in charge to a 7-year-old girl. In fact, I don't even think she's 7. I think she's like 4. And look at her. She's actually handling drinks. I mean, I don't know whether Druid should be worried or proud that his little daughter is doing this. I'll give you the materia that you found. Just teach me how to use it. Okay, I'll explain it, or you wouldn't understand. So this is basically going to give us a tutorial on how materia works. I kinda know how to use it. It's basically an extra set of equipment that you equip to your weapons. In fact, let's just say you won't understand. So this is what makes them guys and soldiers so great, huh? Okay, I'll ask Jesse later, but you're in charge of the materia. They even give us a tiny tutorial even before, even when we say no to it. Materia system, access the menu, select materia to equip materia. Storm, I got a message from the weapons shop man upstairs. He has something he wants to give you. Don't forget. Marlene, you watch the store while we're gone. You be a good girl and don't accept patronage from other strangers. Alright, good luck. Yeah, you go, girl. Kids grow up so fast. Indeed, indeed. No 7, Marlene is 7. Still bad, still bad. Never too young to get someone drunk and stiff their pockets. Oh, you taught them well, Druid. You taught them well. So, materia, I guess we can go into it real quick by virtue of just equipping them. So you have the materia menu right here. As you can see, our weapons have slots, and this is where the materia goes into. And the materia is what gives us spells or different abilities. The restore grants us cures, so if we equip it onto, say, Tifa, she now has access to the cure spell in battle. But I do not actually want to give that to Tifa. How do I de-equip it? No, okay, maybe I should have taken that tutorial. Oh, you just select a empty space. Okay, I actually want to give that to Barrett, considering he's a much better character with MP wise. He has much more MP than Tifa at the moment, so he probably works better with that. And as you can see from the materia menu, it has different levels. Depending on how much you level it up, you gain more spells, so you can get Cure 2, Regen, Cure 3. And it also has different bonuses and boons in terms of stats. So if you have this particular materia equipped, you have -1 strength, but you have +1 to magic. So you kind of want to figure out like which materia you want to give to people, but you also don't want to give them too much. You don't want to give too many materia to a physical attacker like, say, Cloud, which in turn lowers his speed by a significant amount. So we're actually going to just de-equip the ice materia off of Cloud and hand it to Tifa here, because she uses ice magic in Dissidia, and I still remember that. If her age is on the clock. I kid, that joke is too far for this chat. I mean, never forget the orgy that happened a year ago. I certainly can't forget that. Cloud could be a rune knight. I mean, yeah, that is true. So, it is getting late,
So unfortunately, we will continue this live stream at a later date. For now, I am going to head into this tutorial section right here. This is where you actually get the tutorials. And just take a look at the save state. What do you have to say? This is the fabled save point. At the save point, you can use a tent and or select save. So people in this world just know about save points or the ability to save games. Again, this game is so silly. Orgy, can I come? I see what you did there. There's more too. Look for someone called Secret. Even if you are wiped out, if you save, you can restart from that same point. That way you don't have to worry when you've been wiped out. Yeah, the basic save lingo, you know. You save your game and then you load it if something bad happens. I got a dog spot in my face. TMI, Apache, TMI. I'm back again feeling a little bit better. Oh, hey, Scar. Unfortunately, I was about to end the live stream as soon as I got to the save point. Also, the save point is talking to us, and a treasure chest is also talking to us. I'm a treasure chest. Beginners, make sure to keep an eye out for me. Will do, buddy. Will do. I was watching the stream and Charlie decided to lay on my belly, silly dog. Dogs do that. Also, those guys on the top of the screen are doing like JoJo poses, so I approve of that. It's okay, Scar, it's okay. Hey, there's always tomorrow or Saturday, depending on how things play out. Depending on if Thanksgiving is a good holiday. Cloud could be a paladin, that's what I made him in my file. Yeah, that's true, if I get the cover materia, I could equip it to Cloud. All in due time, all in due time. The chest is gonna eat your face. I mean, if it's a mimic, yeah. Oh god, that mimic in Final Fantasy IX. I hated that mimic, especially since you have to get a blue magic from it. I hope that's what Sid becomes when we get him. Maybe. I'm having Mexican food for Thanksgiving. Well, Apache, I'm having ham. No turkey, because my family doesn't really eat that much turkey. But we love ham. So yeah, I guess this is the end of the live stream. I'm usually not good with goodbyes, so I will just say, considering it's going to be Thanksgiving tomorrow, I will wish you all a great holiday, safe times. Be sure to be thankful for what you have, and yeah, I will see you guys next time for the Final Fantasy VII next live stream. It will be either tomorrow or maybe Saturday. Also, Scar, it's going to be your birthday on Friday, so we will definitely hang out then. Definitely. So, I had my Thanksgiving tonight. Good for you, Druid. So yeah, I don't usually know how to end these properly, so I will just end it here. Goodbye, everyone. Happy holidays, and be safe. Later, Apache. Later, Scar. Later, Tox. Later, Green. Later, Druid. Oh, you too, Pally. Sorry, Pally.